Okay, there's a couple of things going on today. One is I have a new lens, which is this Canon 10-22, which I'm testing, and I'm going to tell you all about it. The other thing is I have a very exciting life update, and I'm going to use this opportunity to test this lens out and tell you a little more about what's going on. I'm shocked I haven't ripped the screen off my C70 yet. That thing takes a beating. That old desk behind me, right there, it's been with me for a while. And it's not going anywhere, I'm still gonna keep it. But it's not coming with me to where I'm going, because where I'm going is a new office. Yeah! First things first is that all this stuff has to go to the new office, which means having to pack it up and put it in my car, which is gonna take a while. And of course, I'm running late and I have to meet the guy whose office space I'm actually taking. Yes, I'm taking somebody else's office space. Again, I will explain. I did not think this through. Somehow I have to fill this in a backpack. Let's give it a shot. Yep. All right. The one thing I forgot was a chair. That is a very important number to me.
Oh, it's good to see you. Welcome to post up. Dude, I'm glad it worked out, man. Yeah, it was just like times that change, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that. Like shoot.
Oh yeah, there we go. Awesome. Oh, perfect.
Oh, this is perfect, dude. Nice. Ingenuity.
Yes! That's Lucas. He's an incredible photographer and also part of a really badass band. He's also been a part of this office space since it started back in 2017. And for me to be able to take his place in a spot like this means a hell of a lot to somebody like me. What the hell is so important about this office space? Why am I so stoked on it? It's because I have been trying to have a desk space in this exact spot for like 5 years. To be able to do it now is really important because it is one of those milestone type of activities that you do. Now, a lot of times where you shoot is nowhere near as important as what you shoot and how you shoot it. But where you work is a really important thing to a lot of people, and I am one of those people that find that very, very important. Having a dedicated space to get your work done and a creative space to do it in ultimately results in better work overall, and that's what this place is gonna do. Let me give you an example. This place was started by my brother. In this studio, it has grown to have 1 professional commercial photographer, 2 professional cinematographers, a professional film editor, a professional event photographer and band photographer, a creative director and graphic designer with his own employee, and a film producer who produces some of the biggest commercials that you've ever seen. Not only that, but I'm actually taking the desk space of one of the best photographers in all of Denver, and 2 of the other best photographers in Denver already work in this office. Working around people like that is going to give me such an incredible boost creatively to make the best videos that I can, both for this channel and for work, which is actually why I have this place, because outside of YouTube, I still make lots and lots of videos professionally. And having a space like this is gonna allow me to be much more critical of myself as an editor and shooter for those jobs. You can look at creators like Jesse Driftwood, Casey Neistat, Pete McKinnon, Peter Lindgren, all these other creators that have dedicated spaces to make things. Now, this isn't where I'll be doing most of my shooting, but it is where I'll be doing most of my working, and that's the important thing. When you come to work and think critically about the things that you're making, and you're in an environment that promotes that kind of thinking, you end up doing a better job at the end of the day. Even if it's not done, it's still better than what it would have been had you not had a space to make something like that. Plus, it's been a dream of mine for like half a decade, so that's pretty cool too. So I honestly could not be more excited. It's taken me 5 years to get here, but I'm here. But what about the lens? That's what you're actually here for, right? This is Canon 10 to 22 f3.5 to f4.5. No, it's not very fast, and it's an EFS lens. It's not even full frame. But what it is a whole lot of fun. So this is what it looks like when I'm shooting with my 24mm f1.4 from Sigma. When I swap it out to the 10 to 22 made for crop sensor lenses, this is what it looks like at 10. And this is what I love about this lens. I think the wide is way more usable as a YouTube-oriented lens. Now, of course, it's not gonna be amazing for everything. It's a 3.5 to 4.5. It doesn't let in that much light, and I'm already working with a smaller sensor, so stuff like this, that's a 1.4 that lets in more sunlight than most lenses, is gonna be more usable in those cinematic settings, as you saw, because all the B-roll for this lens was shot on this guy. So yeah, I can see the value in having both of these, but the cool thing is now I have something that is way easier to use when it comes to actually making YouTube-oriented and social media-oriented content. Even if it's an 18-year-old lens, it is so much fun to use. And it's also really light and really easy. Like, it's one of those pieces of gear that you just don't have to worry about. It's also not that expensive. I got it for $200, so I'm not particularly worried about it, which helps me make stuff a lot faster and honestly helps me be more creative because I'm not worried about my gear breaking, which a lot of people don't think about. Having gear that's not fragile does help me make more stuff and make that stuff better. Look, I know I did 3 wardrobe changes in this one video, but that's just because the weekend's been kind of chaotic. Anyways, if you like videos like this, videos about creativity, videos about video making equipment, and videos about film ideas in general, please go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel because I make videos like this all the frickin' time, and I'd love to have you.